We'll like to invite here our third key speaker, and then after that we will have our youth panel discussion. So let's give big hands to Kash.
Hi everyone. My name is Kashif Siddiqi. I'm a professional footballer and also the co-founder of Football for Peace. Football for Peace is a diplomatic football movement which started in 2006 by our co-founder, who's a FIFA legend, Elias Figueroa. He's actually the 100 greatest players of all time, so he's an incredible person, a role model to me. And he launched this concept of Football for Peace in 2006 at the United Nations with Kofi Annan, and I co-founded it internationally 3-4 years ago. And we've taken the concept now to 7 cities around the world that have become cities for peace. And to start off with, I just want to ask all of you a quick question. Who thinks that football can change the world? Yes. Oh, actually, I don't have to convince you then. Right, my job was to convince you, but you're already convinced, so you can just, I guess everyone will share into this then. I believe football can definitely change the world. 3 billion of us understand football. World leaders, tribes in the Amazon, even our youth like Idris. Where's Idris gone? He's disappeared. But it just shows that football is such a powerful game, and it makes it so powerful. And what's interesting, that it is called the beautiful game. And it's beautiful because it can transcend ethnicity, religion, cultural diversity, gender. And it's changed my life, and it's given me an opportunity now to value what I've learned in my life. And I've been fortunate enough to travel the world and meet so many cultures and meet so many people, and it's given me confidence and hope. And it's something that I think that is now needed in such relevant times to be transcended upon internationally. It's a common language. The love of football can transcend. But what's the interesting thing is, there's a concept that we believe, and it's called football diplomacy. And it's about how football can actually not only change the world, but how football can actually change lives and save lives. It can save lives from misunderstanding that cause division. It can save lives from hate, tolerance, conflict, and also violence. And that's where Football for Peace come in, and our contribution to the problems that we're facing as humanity around the world internationally. So our contribution is to harness the power of the beautiful game and actually create understanding between communities and people, because we feel the problems that we face today in the world are down to a simple fact of misunderstanding. Whether it's a Muslim, whether it's a Jewish person, whether it's a Christian of faith. And it's interesting because we were having a discussion the other day, and someone actually said that if faith is the problem, then faith should be the solution. However, there's a counter to actually faith has got nothing to do with it. It's actually misunderstanding. And we believe that football can create understanding. And not only just create understanding between people, but also nations and larger communities. And it's the concept that we call football diplomacy. And football diplomacy can be broken down into 2 terms. For us, there's 2 deliverables. Peace matches, which unite countries from conflicting nations to play on the same team, or decision makers, politicians, royal members, footballers and faith leaders that come and play in these matches. And also an interesting concept called Cities for Peace. As I described earlier, we have 7 internationally. And this City for Peace concept is incredible in essence, because what it does, it brings youth from divided communities that are from different faiths, cultures, socioeconomic backgrounds, social divides. And what it does is, using the concept of football diplomacy, bring these youth together in a 2-year program which actually transcends all of that. So for me as a footballer, I'm colorblind. It doesn't matter. Football's got no religion. It's everyone can play, any gender, and we build those relationships. And the Cities for Peace program basically is 60% education and 40% football. And the education element is based on tolerance, equality, conflict resolution, whereas the football part is that we play on mixed teams as youth. So we would be mixing different cultures, different faiths, and they break down all their barriers and they speak, because once you create a neutral environment and you have dialogue, that's when you have all those differences come out from a young age. And these programs basically build resilient communities, and they also heal and also prevent. So Finland, why are we in Finland? So I've learned a lot in the last couple of days I've been here, but one thing that saddened me is how divided some of the community is in Finland, and some of the tragic issues that you guys have faced and we faced in the UK, and we face as humanity internationally. Unfortunately, we had another attack yesterday in France, and it's sad, but we all have to be strong and look at contributions to make on how we can solve these issues. And if we take Finland, for example, I think Helsinki and Turku, unfortunately, are the two cities that face these situations. And our plans are now to make both cities cities for peace, and bring the concept of football diplomacy to Finland, because I think Finland is, I know ice hockey is the main sport, but football is the world's biggest game, and football can make a huge contribution, and it is a football-loving country. And we would love to bring a concept of the cities for peace and make Helsinki a city for peace by bringing different parts of the community together on a program, working with partners such as Peace United, Finchurch, Reach Out, who've been incredible in creating this platform and to creating dialogue. And now our plans are to then foster this change further. In conclusion, 3 key messages. Football can definitely contribute to saving lives. And those of you that didn't put your hand up to why football can change the world, would you agree now that we can possibly change the world with football? Can I have a hands? There you go. Tony, you didn't put your hand up. But football can definitely prevent and heal. For us, peace is our goal and football is our tool. So thank you. Thank you.